I'm back. And I've got a beard. Well, I think I had a beard in the last video, but the beard has definitely got a lot bigger since that. What do you think? What do you think? Good? My wife hates it. She thinks it's terrible. Anyway, where am I? I'm on my way home. I've been flying. This video is tomorrow. It's going to be daylight soon. Good morning. Although it's not morning yet in the video time frame thing, so we're going to go back to the night bit. Good night. Well, yeah, we need to finish off the introduction first. You might remember in the last video, was I in the Golf? I don't know, I was probably in the Golf. I was talking about having to get a new car because the wife's pregnant. We're now a lot further along, and hence why I've not done as many videos lately. I've done one for a while. It's been a couple of months. Yeah, been very busy with all the baby stuff. It's still the house move and blah 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 blah. But I have been looking for a car. As I said, I needed a new I needed a daily driver for around the city. Still happy with the Smart for work. It's awesome. It's currently returning 53 to the gallon, which is just wicked. Costs me nothing in road tax, nothing in fuel. Anyway, boring. The Smart. I like the Smart. I'm a fan of the Smart. But I needed something with an extra seat for the baby. I was looking around, and I have found a vehicle. I say vehicle because if I say I don't want to give it away just yet. Later in the video, if you skip forwards, you'll spoil it. Well, it's just yeah. So yeah, I have found a vehicle which is baby friendly, family friendly, and good fun. It's kind of a car that I've wanted since 1985, when I was 7 years old. I could show you a clip of the movie, but that would definitely give it away. Do I show a clip of the movie? I love the movie. The movie's awesome, it really is. I'm obsessed with this movie. Yeah, let's do a clip of the movie. Here we go.
Check out that 4x4. That is hot. Okay, back her up. Someday, Jennifer. Someday.
Right, so that is, I mean, anybody who's over the age of, I guess, I don't know, 20 will know the movie. Anybody who, at my age, I'm 38, will have grown up with the movie. I was 7 years old when it came out. The end of that movie, when he gets the truck, everything's worked out, was just, it was awesome. It was a highlight moment in life when you just think, things can work out, things are cool, and that truck is just wicked. So ever since I saw that movie, I've wanted a Toyota Hilux. So that's actually a Toyota Tacoma, because I think in the States they renamed them. They used to have the Hilux, and then they discontinued that. And so when they launched the new, well, what we know as the Hilux in England, I think they had to call it the Tacoma over there. If I'm wrong, just any American subscribers, just leave a comment and let me know. But I believe it's the same truck, Hilux and Tacoma. But yeah, anyway, I couldn't get a 1985 Toyota Tacoma, mainly because there's about 3 left that are in working condition. They're all in America, and they've only got 2 seats, so it kind of defeats the object. But the newer Hilux, which has 5 seats, the double cabs, does work. It's not quite the same shape. Obviously, it's a little rounder, it's a little more modern. But I figured if I got a black one with a lift kit and big wheels, put the roll bar on top with all the spots and things like that, I've basically got Marty McFly's truck from Back to the Future. Now, I've even got Marty McFly's hoverboard. I ride around on a bloody electric skateboard, so I am basically modelling myself on Marty McFly, minus the beard. So yeah, so I'm going to go pick that up tomorrow morning. Just on my way home now. Can't wait, got the insurance all sorted out. There's a few things I still need to do to the truck. I'll explain those when we get to the truck. So tonight's done. I might as well skip forward to tomorrow and say good morning. So good night for now, good night, and good morning. It is now the next day. It is bright and sunny, which is awesome for my plans here. Just about to head out the house and go pick up the truck. What I do need is transport. Now, there are many options. We've obviously got the smart car, we've got the motorhome, can't take the motorhome. Anything to take there, I've got to leave there, or I get a taxi, which is only about a tenner. But I have another device I can use. I have the boosted board. Fantastic. This will probably greatly excite the boosted board community who like seeing videos of boosted boards just like me. It is 4.6 miles to get there. It is downhill to start, and then uphill and downhill, then uphill and downhill. It's a pain in the arse. I've got to run the battery down a little bit, because those of you who got a boosted board know, if you've got 100% battery and you go downhill, it regenerates power. It says you can't take it, it shuts off the board, you go into the back of a car, you die. It's not good. So I need to run the power down and then start the journey downhill. And anyway, let's just start. All right, we're off. This is going to be a good range test on the board. I've done the mileage before. 4.6 miles is nothing, but it's because I've got to go downhill so much and then a really big steep climb up. I might have to walk up a little bit and regen a bit of power. But right now I've got to knock some power off because as soon as I start going down this next hill, the board's going to shut down. So I'll just leave it in pro mode. I'm going to do a couple of laps up and down the street, and then I'll start the journey. Alright, this is the first challenge then. This is a really long steep downhill. This is about 3/4 of a mile. The board's still flashing 90% on the batch on the remote. Sorry about the wind. So let's see if I overcharge it. Alright, the remote battery, I'm halfway down, you can see, is now gone back up to 100% charge. So I'm near the bottom, but there's another hill to go down after this one, so I think what I might do is just knock a recharge off, going across one of the crossroads. Alright, bottom of the first road, we're now onto the second road. Quick mention on safety, got the helmet, got the gloves, got the wrist guard, got the elbow pads, which are actually under my top, not through those, and then the knee pads. So I've got all the safety gear on today. It's probably the longest, most dangerous ride I've done, because this is really kind of uphill and down and cross country and busy roads and stuff, so I think I'd take no chances. Safety first. So I just got stopped for the first time by the police. I say police, it's a police community support officer. If you're in the UK, you know what that means. Not a great deal. If you're in the US, it's basically somebody that dresses up as a cop, helps out the police with inquiries and taking statements, to free up the police to do better things. They basically have like the same powers as you and me. They tried to argue that I didn't have insurance for the board, and I explained to them that it's electrically assisted skateboards are allowed on the road. She wasn't sure, so I just reminded her that you get electrically assisted pedal bikes that don't need tax insurance and MOT and stuff like that, and they're illegal. And all this is again, electrically assisted skateboard, not an electric vehicle. So I said thanks very much and went on my way, and they just sat there in a bit of disbelief and not really sure what to do. Yeah, but anyway, first encounter with the police on the boosted board, and still riding. Okay, we have arrived. And that will be the truck. Oh, let's go and pay for it.
Many modes of transport, aren't you?
Absolutely, mate. How are we doing?
Good, are you?
Not bad. Right, I did not get much filming done on the lot. We were talking about cars and motorbikes and skateboards and all kinds of stuff, but I'm in the, I was going to say Navara then, we were talking a lot about Navaras. I'm in the Hilux. It's cool. I've done about 100 yards so far and start the camera, as you do. Initial thoughts, it's agricultural as I'd expect from a Hilux. It seems quite a nice smooth drive though. It's fucking big. I mean, I've obviously been driving around in a smart car, so I'm now about 4 foot higher and it's fucking enormous. But yeah, it seems cool so far. So I'm going to get some miles. I've got some shopping to do. It's my wife's birthday tomorrow, so I'm going to whip into town. I actually might go to Meadowhall. It might be easier to park this in Meadowhall in town, being the size of the thing, and grab some gifts for her. But I will try and get a bit more footage and carry on this video. Hilux. Alright, now we're going to nip into town and, well, I'm in town, but I've got to nip in and sort the stuff out for tomorrow now, so back on the board. It's a bit easier to park further away than close up, so boost the board. I'll be quicker than you in the car, mate, I guarantee you that. Yeah. Always amazes people when you ride off on this one and standing still. Oh, is it electric? God, cobbles are the worst. So I've just filled it with fuel for the first time. Obviously the first time, just bought it, and wow, this thing is not a smart car. This thing uses fuel. £81.50. I'd be about 3 tanks in the smart car. Let's hope it goes 3 times as far as the smart car. Very much doubt it. Well, she's full. The typical car dealer, when I got it, asked if there's fuel in, and they said yes, and I got about a mile down the road before the light came on, so I hate it when car dealers do that. Every time I sell a car, I put a full tank of fuel in it. It generally means people are more excited about buying it because it's got fuel in it and you're not penny pinching. But anyway, I guess it comes off car dealers' bottom line, so they don't bother so much. Right, shopping's done. Got the presents. Going to go home. Got to grab. Going to grab my wife's car from work so I can pick her up later in this because we're all going out together. So I will get on this boosted board again, ride down, pick up her car. More boosted board riding for me. It's a happy day. Wow, I'm out of breath from all this. Baby seats in, awesome. I'm just going to power through the electrics, and I want a quick look at the DVD player to make sure. How does this fucking thing turn off? Stay. Yeah, I want to quick look at the DVD player, see if all that works. There's the head unit. I think you got a menu, probably you got all the DVD option up here, disc, and then in the central armrest is the DVD player and price. 1, 2, 3 remote. What the hell you need 3 remotes for is beyond me. Nope, alright. Let's try and press disc, no device, rating out TV. Let's try TV. Oh, it's got a TV! I'm assuming that's probably an analog one, looking at the hash thing that's going on. Yeah, that might need updating, but wow, cool, alright. Cannot get this in for love nor money. Turns out that little switch down there, that made this thing make a noise. There we go, that's what that switch is for. Why it needs a separate switch in the coin tray is beyond me, but that's gone in. Right, let's jump in the back and see if we can get this into play. That's a good sign. Alright, no idea on the stereo thing at the minute. I think it's playing in the back, there's no sound, but the TVs do have auxiliary and headphone outputs, so I'm assuming it possibly doesn't work through the stereo up front. It's probably just an aftermarket thing where you do need to have either, headphones in it. So I'll leave that for now. Board is just about charged, or it's charged enough to go down the hill, so I'm going to go pick the wife's car up. So that's it for now. Alright, you will notice I have now cut back to nighttime mode again. This is back to yesterday. Only reason I'm doing this is I'm driving over work, as I said. I've got a little bit more time just to chat about the vehicle and some plans. Tomorrow I am, which is now today, I'm very, very busy. It's my wife's birthday on Thursday. We're going out Wednesday night tonight for a dinner, so I've got to get all that sorted. I've got to get the truck, I've got to go buy some presents, I've got to buy a card, flowers. We always get flowers for a girl on her birthday. So I've just got back. So that's the truck. It's a work in progress. It's a 2008 Toyota Invincible double cab, 3 litre diesel. A petrol engine would be wicked, but unfortunately in the UK we don't tend to get these things with petrol engines in. But maybe in the future, if we keep this one long term, I'd maybe said that about the Mustang. You know me with cars, they are interchangeable, but maybe chucking a V8 in there later on would be cool. We'll have to look into how much it'd be for a crate V8. But yeah, there's some stuff to do to it. The first thing obviously is the back cab canopy. That's coming off. I cannot stand those canopies. I just think they look ugly as sin. For me, they ruin the look of the truck. It's a pickup truck. A pickup truck for me is an open bike and you just throw stuff in, or if you're off-roading, I don't know, you can stand on the back of it like an idiot with a bottle of beer, or not recommended drinking and driving, of course. So that's coming off. I've got to order a roll bar with the spots for the top, with 4 spotlights on the top. I need some spotlights for the front grille, need 2 spotlights to go up there. The wheels, the wheels do look good, I do like them. Other things I want to do to it, obviously just got to get a valet, get it cleaned up because it's a little bit dirty at the minute. There's some paint work to do on it. I want to tint the windows, again, need to keep it legal. It's not legal-ish. So I'm thinking tinting the rear windows like a medium tint, and then maybe a light tint on the front windows, so I can still get away with driving it, not getting any bother. And that's about the list so far until I start really tearing into it and seeing where I want to go with it. Quite a few dents and scratches here and there. The front bumper especially has got a real, a proper corner scuff where someone's, whacked a bollard or something. There's a couple of dents on the tailgate. I like the look of the Toyota on the back, the big kind of stamped emblem on the tailgate. I don't know if you can get these trucks with the stamped emblem, so I might look at some vinyl on the back for the Toyota emblem. It might look naff. If it does, I can put it on, I can take it off again. So the wheels I do want to change. I like the wheels, that's what I'm saying, I like the wheels, but they're not the look that I wanted. So I might look at some different wheels, some bigger tyres, you know, some proper all-terrain ones with the grabber sides on, so if I want to do some off-roading, which I guarantee I'll be doing with this. I'm a sort of person that uses my toys. It's an all-terrain vehicle, it will go off-road, guarantee it. So I'll post a video with that when I do it. And then, yeah, just a general look around it, you know, maybe I can just upgrade the speakers, put a sub in there somewhere. But anyway, that'll do for now. I'll cut back to the truck, I'll give you a bit more of a look around it, see what you think. You know, post a comment. You know, is it your sort of thing? Are you into pickups? I lived in the States for a few years, so I think I've kind of brought that bit of American on a bike with me. You know, I've got a Harley, had the Mustang, now I've got a pickup. You know, I've had an F-150 Lightning pickup truck before this. That was a 5.4 litre supercharged V8. For those that don't know, the F-150 Lightning, that thing was just epic. That's a proper engine in a truck. So yeah, you know, post a comment, see what you think. Feel free to send me any links to any stuff that you think would be cool to whack on, because the shopping cart is empty at the minute. You know, there's stuff I want to throw in there to put on the truck, but at the minute there's nothing tagged in my shopping cart. So, you know, let me know what you think. Yeah, anyway, back to the truck. So that's the truck, it is back. There's not much else to say on this video because this was just kind of an introduction to what I'm going to do with it. As coming up on the next few days, couple of weeks, I'll have a bit more time to tear through it, start looking through the list of mods, who's going to do it, where we're going to do it, and what it's going to look like. But for now, yeah, see what you think, post a comment as I said, and next video will hopefully have a bit more interesting stuff, a bit more of a review of how it works, how it drives. And we're definitely going to get a bit of off-road time in there, so let's get it sideways up on some bank or something like that. But for now, thanks for watching once again. Post a like and a comment if you fancy, and I will speak to you on the next video. Bye bye. Excuse the hat. This is the garage I bought it from. It was parked here. So obviously the garage being prepared. This is again the night before. I'm just driving home. I drive past this, or I drive one street away from this garage when I come home. So I figured I'd just swing by and have a quick look. But if tomorrow's pickup, but it's obviously the garage being worked on. So back home.